Hello guys, it is Rusty Water here. Welcome. I have been waiting for this game for as long as I've known about it, which is like, it's been a little while. Maybe since last year, I first started seeing the announcements about it. And now we have the open access finally here. Now I have live streamed a bit of this game already, but I'm going to start a new game for my YouTube series. And I'm also going to select a new starting area. This will be actually YouTube, because my other save file is also named YouTube, because I thought I was going to be using that for my YouTube series, but I ended up using it for my live stream. So this will be actually YouTube.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective.
I love that style. It definitely gives me a lot of Fallout vibes with the
Please remain seated during full
Pip-Boy
procedure.
instructional
Atmospheric
videos.
Entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
Oh wow, this music is so nice. And I've never been to this area before, so this will be a whole new experience.
Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%.
A little bit of audio desync, but this is an alpha game.
Godspeed.
And we are here. Wow. This looks
Welcome to
very
Planet
different than
Massage
to what I'm used to.
B, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as
Wow.
Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations. Note: objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding. First objective: please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note:
Yeah, just as easy
Fixit
as that.
Incorporated is
Very efficient.
cost-effective and efficient.
Yes,
We do not
exactly.
waste. Second objective: please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xeno Zapper
Second
equipped before
objective,
leaving the
pick up
drop zone.
everything.
Note: According to Fix-It regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats. This consumable possesses minor healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
What is this thing?
Third objective.
It's like a
Please familiarize yourself
shell or
with the
something, I
resource
don't know.
scanner to find iron. Note: the acquisition of
There's one of
iron
these
is
big
considered
guys.
essential in preparation for all
Look at him.
future objectives.
It's got like claws, like a little sloth, but built like a truck. Hello there. He's friendly. So, object scanner, looking for iron ore. Looks like there's some over this way.
Initial
Pick up
scans
everything.
reveal coloring properties in the flower petals. Further analysis required.
There's a fair bit of berries here. I usually can't find berries as well on the foresty map or landing zone. I'm not actually sure if this is the same map as the other one. It might be all one giant map, but honestly I'm not 100% sure.
This consumable possesses minor healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
Oh, what are these things? Ow, okay. Some nasty little bugs, huh? Right by my iron. Can I punch them or stab them? Oh, I guess I can. Like a little bug zapper. Oh, there's one. Oh, I punched that one. What is this? Alien carapace. Oh,
Studying
stupid
the
little...
remains of this
Come here.
creature might shed light on
Got
how
him.
to defend yourself in the future. I recommend analysis.
Can eat these, I believe. There we go. And let's get some iron.
Fourth objective, build the hub. Note: to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution: ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
Oh, look at this little dude. Who are you? Come back. Can we be friends? Do you like the berries? Oh, he stopped. Do you want to be my friend? Hello? He's uncertain of me. It's okay, take a berry. Pet the lizard doggo. Oh, he got afraid of me. Come here. I want to pet you more. Oh, are we friends? Maybe. I would like to pet him more. Excellent. He's so cute. Look at him. Wonderful. I hope he sticks around. And then there's these things. What the heck are these? They're like birds with like flower mouths. Those look crazy. There's so much more wildlife here than the forest map too. It's weird. Alright, time to build the hub.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature, Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature, Hub Terminal. Fifth objective, Hub Upgrade, Storage and Power. Note: the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
Alright, looks like we gotta craft some stuff up to upgrade our hub. Alright, get some iron ingots here. So I'll go ahead and craft all these up. I'm going to make the 10 iron rods. I made 13. Wasn't paying attention. Oh well. We'll need plenty more where that came from. Great, so now we've upgraded the hub. It's gotten a bit bigger, a little bit more structure. I've gotten a personal storage box.
You have unlocked hub feature biomass generator. Hub feature
Bacon.
Personal storage.
Bacon
Scanner
agaric.
feature copper.
When did I get
New
that?
equipment, buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the workshop when built, build menu, and craft bench respectively. 6th objective, hub upgrade, construction. Note: connect buildings to a generator for power. Note: buildings such as the smelter require a blueprint to be set. Advice: automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
So it looks like we need some more resources to finish this last upgrade. Or not this last, but the next upgrade. And I'm also going to need to scan for some copper. So you can actually get to this by holding down the C key. So we'll go ahead and scan for copper. And there's some luckily right over here. I hope it's not up there. I hope it's down by me. Because that'd be fantastic if it was this close. Yes, okay. Beautiful. It's just right over here by more nasty bug pod things. Alright. Get a little bit better at killing these guys. Oh, one more. Come here. Where'd you go? Ow. Alright. Another carapace. And mine this copper. It looks like this is actually a pure deposit as well. There's different kinds of deposits in the game. You can see it says pure at the end of this, and that's one of the better, if not the best. I didn't really notice what our iron ones were at, but I can check real quick. Let's see. Oh, also pure. Okay. And pure. Wow. We're going to be swimming in resources, thankfully. Maybe because we're in a different area. This fog is kind of weird. It's like pink. It's not a very, I mean, it's beautiful in its own way, but it's not like... Wow. I mean, it's very unique. And that's kind of what makes this area beautiful. But not necessarily in the traditional sense. At least I feel that way. But anyways, let's craft up some copper and then make some wire so that we can turn in this hub upgrade. Alright, now that we've got that completed, let's submit our resources. And upgrade again. And you can see it's gotten slightly larger. I think I had the biomass burner before,
you have
but now
scanner stone.
It's showing me I have it.
And blueprints, which can be found in the
Little
build
room,
menu and craft bench respectively.
and a roof.
7th objective, hub upgrade, conveyor belts. Note: use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results. Note: constructors are capable of constructing copious parts, of which only one type at a time.
How many cables? I need 10 cables. Okay, got 10 cables. I'm going to need 75 plates, 10 concrete. So it looks like I'm going to need some more iron. So let me craft up some stuff. And I'm gonna need some more iron. And I think I need to make a portable miner. But first I need to make an equipment workshop, which is this guy right here. But I need iron rods that I just used to make screws. So let me go collect some iron real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and build my little equipment workshop. Let me make some iron ingots. And make some rods. And then build my equipment workshop. I like to build it right here off of the main base. So I just kind of build it like that. I can just kind of walk right down into it and build 2 portable miners. Now these are nice because they don't actually run off any power. And they'll constantly collect resources, but you have to manually go over to them and pull the resources out. It's also nice when you have this here because you can walk right back up in. Alright, so let's go take our portable miners here. And we're gonna drop one on this resource here. So watch this animation, it's very cool. Look at that, it uses its little mining head as feet to stabilize itself so that it can deploy its actual feet. And then it just mines up and gives us a max stack of 100 iron ore, which is awesome. So let's go place another one on the copper down here. Alright, we'll put this in our inventory and check it down. It does its whole little spiel. I don't know how it's already collecting when it hasn't deployed. But, you know, willing suspension of disbelief, I suppose. Everything is visual, it just teleports the ore in there. That's how this works. Alright, so we're going to take what it has. And we're also going to grab what the iron one has. And start to build our first factory. See, this guy's already full. Just the time it took me to run over to the copper deposit. Set it up, and run back, it was already full. So let's see what we need for our first component. This would be a smelter. We need 5 rods and 8 coils, as you can see down here, which we happen to have in our inventory. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this. We're gonna do something like, I guess we could do it in line. If you actually hold your left control key when placing a building, it will snap to the grid. We'll place it here. Beautiful. I'm going to need a lot more of those iron rods, so I'm going to manually craft some real quick. Alright, this should be plenty. Let's make these iron rods now. And we're done. We've got 67 rods. That should last us until we actually get production going, which is a good thing. Oops, let me see. We don't have any access to the pads yet. I think we get that at a later... Oh, we get at that at this milestone. Excellent. So I'm looking for these foundations to build up and actually place my base upon these foundations. Will help immensely with organization. And while I'm at it, let me just check where some limestone is. Again, if you're using your scanner and you hold C, you can select different options. So we're going to scan for limestone. We got 338, 260, and 760. Alright, we're probably going to use the limestone deposit from this way. Actually, before I head over there, I'm going to make another portable miner so we can start collecting limestone. Limestone is used for concrete, and those foundations that I mentioned, these ones here, use a lot of concrete. So I might have all the required materials, I just need to go to my machine shop, or equipment workshop. I do not. I actually need 2 cables and 2 more plates. So let me make those real quick here. 2 cables, 1, 2, oh, I made 3. We need a little bit more iron, and 2 more plates. Alright, beautiful. Let's make the portable miner. And then head off this way and look for that deposit. Wow, look at this at nighttime though. This, oh my gosh, okay. I now understand the beauty of this place. Wow, look at this. And there's a waterfall over there, that's so cool. Okay, this changes everything. This place looks so much more incredible at nighttime as compared to the daytime. Oh, and there's a lake here, I didn't even see this. Wow, look at this. Oh, there's a dude walking in the lake, look at him. That's so picturesque with like the moon in the background. Maybe that's another planet, I'm not entirely sure. But, wow, I don't think I've ever actually seen water in this game before, so that's a first. There's another one of those, oh, I got some bacon. There's another one of those weird flower birds, just strutting. Okay, where was that limestone? Ah, here it is, right here. So there's probably going to be some enemies, as there generally is. So let me equip my Xeno Zapper and see what we got here. Nobody? I am surprised. There are no enemies here. Well, very well then. Let me go ahead and pick this up. And you can actually hit the V key to turn on your flashlight. Doesn't do too much up close, but alright. So here's our limestone deposit. We're gonna go ahead and equip this portable drill and chuck it down on here somewhere. Beautiful. He's gonna start excavating for us. I really love this animation though. It looks so neat. Very cool. And like I said before, these things run off magic juice. They do not require power or fuel. They will just mine away. Of course, all of this is subject to change. It is an early access alpha. So let's take what it has and head back to our base, which we can actually see in the distance. Perfect. We'll be able to run a conveyor belt over later for actual transportation of our limestone. Alright, we have returned. Let's see. I was going to automate some things. While we're here, we can actually grab our resources from this. Just another 100 iron, and I'm actually full on my inventory, so we need to take care of this by smelting some stuff. So let's configure the smelter. So when you place down the smelter, you can choose a recipe. We'll be using iron ingots for this one, so it's looking to take 30 iron ore in per minute, and then it will produce 30 iron ingots per minute. And these numbers are very useful later for min-maxing and fully optimizing and utilizing your production. Now this is going to need some power, which means we're going to take these leaves and wood that I've collected and create some biomass out of it. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't actually have access to the wood biomass yet. It's probably an unlock I will get shortly here. Alright, so now that I have collected plenty of biomass, I'm just going to need some more cables. I don't actually have any space in my inventory. So we're going to place one of these stacks of biomass in our biomass burner. And he's going to start creating fuel for us, which is fantastic. I can place a power pole. I'm out of concrete and copper wire, so let me make some real quick. some wire, and a little bit of concrete. Beautiful. We use that to build our first power pole. Now each power pole can hold up to 4 different connections at any given time. So you're going to want to make several power poles as when you are building out your base. So connect the power line here, and then I'm going to make another power pole over here. You can never have enough power poles. Ooh, okay. The sunrise also. I'm not sure where the sun is currently, but this is vivid. Oh no, I need another cable. Okay, let me go make that cable real quick. Okay, have the cable. And attach here. Now our smelter has power, and it is currently operating. Fantastic. We're going to extend here, and we're actually going to craft a constructor. Now the constructor takes 3 reinforced metal plates and 2 cable. Sorry, reinforced iron plates, not just any metal. Iron. Ah, there's the sun. Okay. Yeah, I definitely see the appeal of this place a lot more now. Before I wasn't very impressed, but it's the dusk to dawn, I would say. Oh, and there's the little dude over there, playing in the water. The dusk to dawn is definitely a highlight of this game. So to create these reinforced iron plates, I'm going to need 4 regular plates and 24 screws per. So I'm going to need to craft up some iron ingots and do some more inventory management. Alright, now we can make our 3 reinforced plates. Using up all of our screws, but now we may build our glorious constructor. I actually added that to my to-do list, which is cool. So this, I see a lizard doggo in the background over here. This is if you add however many you want. Say 5. Now it'll tell you on your to-do list over here of what you need. So you can keep adding stuff to it, and it'll continue to up the requirements, and you can plus and minus how many you want, which is really neat. I haven't actually utilized it as much as I probably could be. But anyways, continuing with the theme of keeping things in line, we're going to go ahead and hold the left control to keep this in line with our smelter. And you can see it gives 2 of those teal green lines. The first one is the alignment to the grid, the second one is the track of the future conveyor belt going from the output of the smelter to the input of the constructor. So we're going to go ahead and place this. And then it's going to need some power, so we'll take some wire down to here and add power to it. Now our constructor is powered. As the same as the initial smelter, we're going to create some iron rods. So it will take input of iron ingots and craft us some iron rods. So I'm going to manually just grab the ingots from here and throw them in here. And we're going to need a fair bit of iron rods in the beginning, so I recommend crafting those immediately and first. Biomass is doing plenty well, so I'm going to take a little break here. I'm going to go back and forth collecting iron, copper, and limestone, gathering up some resources for my first basic factory, and then when I'm in a fairly decent position, I'll come back to you. Alright, so I've had my stuff running for a bit. I actually went ahead and created another smelter, so I could start smelting up some copper. I've been collecting resources slowly but steadily, and I think I'm ready to complete this tier pretty soon here, if not already. So we're gonna go ahead. Actually, I do not have the plates I require, so I'll need to go grab some iron. And I don't actually believe I have enough, but that's okay. We've got the basics of a base going. I think I can crawl up here. I cannot. Eventually there will be a ladder you can crawl up your base for. For now we'll just go the more creative way. Alright, so here's the humble beginnings of our little factory. I want to thank you so much for watching. This has been episode 1 of my Satisfactory Let's Play, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks, have a nice night.